Welcome everyone in attendance to the final, I repeat, the final episode of New Japan Live of Season 2. It has been a long road, everyone. We have gone through a lot this season, and it all comes down to this last episode. Nothing too big, nothing too extravagant, just some of New Japan Pro Wrestling's best superstars in action going against one another in a battle of supremacy. Just gonna go and put this in promotion chat. Alright, let's get this on the road, shall we? Coming out first, he is the #1 contender for the IWGP United States Champion. It is Toa Henry. Henry will, of course, will be fighting Minoru Suzuki next weekend for that title. This man won a battle royal, very intense battle royal last week to earn his match against Minoru Suzuki. I don't know what he's got planned or what he thinks he'll be able to do against the psychopath of New Japan. Meanwhile, his tag team partner, Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's going to be fighting Tetsuya Naito for the World Championship at King of Pro Wrestling, which is, again, going to be next weekend. I'm not really sure yet, sure or set on time. Just know it will be next weekend. And are getting ready for action here, and he is going to be going against the #1 contender, the man who will be fighting Kazuchika Okada next weekend is James Storm. Storm, former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, lost his title to Okada during his debut, and since then has not been able to basically survive against Okada and that Rainmaker. Has put away James Storm multiple times. Now we know that the next time they meet, when they meet next weekend, it's going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match between Okada and Storm. Only the real winner will be going into Wrestle Kingdom, the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. But the fact of the matter, Storm is trying to do everything and anything in his path to get back what is his, that Intercontinental Championship. Hello, Matt. Hello, Kian. Welcome to the season finale of New Japan Live. 27 episodes of this, and we're finally ending it off here. After this, no more weekly shows. Instead, there'll be just little side previews to Wrestle Kingdom, stuff to build up the story and all that. But anyways, here we go. And right now, getting a lockup on Storm. What a big matchup for this young man. This man who, of course, hasn't really been able to do very much in New Japan so far. He's going to go against one of the better superstars here in New Japan, the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion. Wrestle Kingdom is almost upon us. It's our February pay-per-view. We got King of Pro Wrestling, which is going to be happening, of course, next weekend. That's our January. Then we start to build up to Wrestle Kingdom. We got some big-time matches. Oh, I almost forgot. I got to build up another matchup for today. I got to announce another Wrestle Kingdom matchup of the interpromotional kind. We already know we're going to be doing a tag team turmoil match. And then we're going to be doing Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Mega. Since Kian's here, we could announce the Impact Wrestling match. And Henna right now, big reversal there on Storm. I'll announce that matchup, though, after this match. Right now, Henna in full control. Both these men needs momentum going into their matchup next weekend. Both fighting for the mid-card titles here in New Japan. Henna fighting for the IWGP United States. Meanwhile, Storm fighting for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Only difference between Storm and Henna is Henna hasn't won anything yet. Storm has held the Intercontinental Championship for the better end of Season 2 of New Japan. And we're going to a submission maneuver. Storm going to make Henna tap out. No, he's not. Henna getting right back up to his feet. Henna now going to throw Storm into the corner. Going for a splash in the corner. Unable to do so. Storm sidestepping out of the way. Henna, oh my goodness, big block there. Or not big block, but big maneuver there from Henna. Knocking Storm back down to the ground. Trying to clothesline him over the top rope. Storm moving out of the way. And now what's Storm going for here? Storm now. Oh my goodness. Driving the knee right to the skull. Henna now. Oh my. Now what's Storm going to go for here? Storm going to go for the cover after that fall. One. Kick out one there from Toa. And now Storm going to drive the knee again in the face. Storm top rope once more again. Already going top rope again. And a huge splash right there. Storm finding his ground, finding his momentum here in this matchup. And it's, oh my goodness, Storm again just dropping a leg across the throat of Henner. And now Storm going to pick back up Henner. Henner now in trouble. Henner might be going for a ride. Big reversal from Toa though. Now look at this Toa. Toa getting ready to set him up. Toa plants him. Goes for the cover now. Is that going to do it? 1, 2, kick out 2 there from Storm. Huge arm drag counter leads to a rock bottom. Now Toa taking control of Storm. Toa now might be in a little bit of trouble going for a clothesline, but Toa reverses. Back and forth action now between these two. Counter for counter, and Toa getting the better end of that for the moment. There again, though, Storm with another reversal. Toa leads him up and throws him up to the top of the rope. Now, oh my goodness, now Toa control of Storm, but Storm must have heard me. Reversal from Storm once more. Back and forth action between these two young men. So good, Josh. I knew you were at work, so you're fine. You're good, dude. And now, oh, back and forth again. Oh my goodness. Now what is Storm going to think about doing here? Just kick right to the spine. That's all it needs sometimes. Now he's telling Toa to stay down. Storm has only ever lost to 3 people here in New Japan. That being Darby Allin, Kazuchika Okada, and of course, Will Hobbs. Will Hobbs, of course, who has gone over to AEW since losing to Storm. Storm getting cocky, and then you're saying Storm's going to win? I don't know. Here we go now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Toa now is going to going for a cover after knocking the brains out of James Storm. 2, kick out 2 there from Storm. Storm almost taking a pin right there from Toa Henner. You know how embarrassing it would be for James Storm. Guy who said he doesn't lose to anybody, he'll lose to a 4th man. Go for a Superman punch. Anybody gets so. Now Toa right now unable to get any of his really big moves here in on Storm. That's going to be something that might just cost him, as now Storm goes back and drives the leg across the chest of Toa, going to cover 2. 2.5 kick out there from Toa Henner. And now Storm getting ready to put away Toa. Is this going to do it? Storm and Henner up on his shoulders. Oh my goodness. Goes for the cover. That's got to do it. 1, 2, and oh no. Kick out 2. Henner stays in the match. And you know that only infuriates Storm. Now these two men back and forth again. Both of them have hit each other with their best moves. Toa, Superman punch goes for it. 1, 2. Kick out 2 there from Storm. Toa so close to putting away Storm now. Now what is Toa going to go for here? Senton to now set him up for another one of those rock bombs. I'm going to figure out what his actual finisher's name is after the stream. Big reversal from Storm though. Driving the elbow right to the temple of Toa. Stone Cold Breaker. And a kick right upside the head. Toa busted open too after that code breaker. Goes for the cover now. Is that going to do it? 1, 2, and oh my! Toa somehow finding a way. Now just plows through Storm. Now stopping a mud hole through him. Toa picking back up Storm now. Back and forth action. Who is going to win this first matchup? Remember, this is season finale. The whole point of this show is to show off New Japan Pro Wrestling, and these two men are doing just that. Now Storm trying to go for another kick to the temple. Toa blocks it. Shoulder tackle there to Storm. Storm and Toa now. Back and forth, back and forth. Superman punch, but it gets blocked away. Clothesline now from Storm. Storm now forced to take a mild recess, trying to recatch his breath. Toa bottom. Okay, thank you, Keen. I will call it that for now on. Toa bottom, that sounds cool. And another code breaker there to Toa. Toa now might just be out cold as Storm now dragging in the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh my! You've got to be kidding me! Now Storm setting him up for one final move. Super kick! That's it! Ball game. 1, 2, 3. James Storm getting the win, but wow, what a fight. What a fight between these two men. Now, James Storm, the one extending his hand. That's very uncharacteristic, like from Storm. Maybe these past couple of losses to Kazuchika Okada has humbled Storm. I would never thought we would have seen that out of James Storm. James Storm's the kind of person that's very cocky, very arrogant. Might be seeing a different side of Storm here. Almost, I don't want to say a friendship, but something here with Toa. Very unusual for Storm. Who knows? Maybe some character development here for James Storm, everybody. Character development. On to the season finale. Maybe we'll see a new James Storm when we hit season 3 of New Japan Live. Or not just New Japan Live, but New Japan Pro Wrestling as in general. Might be the beginning of a new storm. Get it? Storm, like the storm's coming. Hey! Let's move on to our next match. Alright. Oh my. So our next matchup. Bad pun beats, I know. Is going to be for that final slot in that tag team and ladder match that's going to be happening next weekend. We have the Briscoe brothers, and they're going to be going against the Hybrid 2, TH2, making their debut on the final episode of New Japan Live. You guys couldn't have waited? You guys literally, you're going to wait till the last episode of the season to make your guys' statement, make your debut, and try and find your way to Wrestle Kingdom. Like that, just like that. Alright then. If you guys want to go for it, go for it. I don't blame you. But anyways, this is going to be a big time matchup, I have a feeling. The Briscoe brothers, honestly, very well much could have gone on to face Roppongi 3K in the finals. In the finals of the World Tag League. Ended up losing. Never underused team, yeah. Could have very gone on to win the World Tag League. They end up losing to Suzuki Gun right at the very end, right? The tiebreaker matchup. So sadly enough, they were unable to do it, but now they are getting their opportunity right here, right now, to basically go for the IWGP Tag Team Championships. Meanwhile, just reading a text I got on my phone having to do with stuff. Having to do with a lot of stuff. Alright, let's get on with this matchup, guys. Who do you guys got winning this matchup? Do you have the Briscoes or do you have the Hybrid 2? Honestly, I think we're going to see the Hybrid 2 come up with a shocking win over the Briscoes. Then again, the more deserving team is the Briscoes. By the way, I will say this. I was counting my tag teams last night on seeing how many I actually do have in my universe. I currently have 12 tag teams. Weirdly enough, I have 12 tag teams in my universe. Just, I wouldn't have thought that I would have 12. I thought I was like maybe 9, maybe 10. But no, I have 12 tag teams currently. I don't know how that compares to the others, to the other tag teams that we got in NXT, Impact, and AEW. I know each of us have a decently good size. I just know that one thing that New Japan was marked on for a lot is not having a lot of tag teams, not having a lot of variety. But now we got that variety. You know what I mean? We got enough for a different team to challenge every single month, man. And there they are, of course, the Briscoe brothers. Keen's got 13. Alright, making their official New Japan Pro Wrestling debut on the last episode of New Japan Live is the Hybrid 2. Way to come in at the very end, guys, but you know what? It's better late than never, I always say. These two young men getting ready to go for war. These guys going for it. Roppongi 3K. Roppongi 3K's not in the ring right now. It's the Hybrid 2, my friend. Roppongi 3K won't be being in action again until Wrestle Kingdom, where they'll be battling for the IWGP Tag Team Championships after winning the World Tag League. Alright, looks like we're starting off with Jay Briscoe, and I am going to botch his name for a while. Angelico? I believe that's how you pronounce his name, Angelico. Why are you guys wrestling in that stuff? How come you're not in your ring gear? I don't understand what's going on here, but okay, these guys are wrestling like in their street clothes for this match. Great debut, guys. Let's see how long. Angelico? Desert? I don't know. Apparently I said it right, but I don't know. Keen's saying first time, so I said it right the first time, but I don't know how I pronounced it right the first time. And now, oh, Angelico going right after Jay Briscoe. Well, Matt Evans, of course, on the corner. Tag it now to Evans. That one's a lot easier to pronounce. Matt Evans, or Jack Evans, not Matt, Jack. And right now, Jay Briscoe in control of Evans. And now kick to the chest there of Evans. Jay Briscoe right now in almost full control. Hanging him up to dry. Remember, the winning tag team will go on to a fatal 4-way ladder match at King of Pro Wrestling, in which we will be seeing the Guerrillas of Destiny defend against. They'll be defending it against Suzuki Gun, the Arsenal, and whichever team wins this matchup. Now Evans right now in trouble from Jay Briscoe. If we're talking about deserving tag team to make it, obviously the Briscoes should be in that matchup. But if we're talking about it comes to winning this matchup, it really does. Whoever wins this is going to be in that ladder match. That's the final line. That's the final draw. But right now, Jay Briscoe taking control of Evans. This is not looking good for the Hybrid 2 in their debut match. Right now, Jay dragging Evans all the way to his corner, making the tag now into Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe now getting reversed by Evans. Evans right now in decent control here of Briscoe. Let's take a quick stop and now tag in, or going to attempt to tag in Angelico. Tag made. Evans subbing out and Angelico getting back into the ring. Oh, big move there from Mark Briscoe. Briscoe, of course, the freshest man in this matchup currently. Briscoe now getting thrown over the top rope. What is Angelico going to do? He's going to throw him right back in. Now, rake of the eyes there. Could have just blinded him. Double rake of the eyes. Anything you could do, I could do better. Angelico now putting Briscoe up to dry. And now, oh my goodness. Angelico right now giving a fighting chance here against the Briscoes. Again, these are It's honestly one of New Japan's top teams, I would say, in the Briscoes. Frequent tags made here by the Hybrid 2, a strategy we don't see too often in New Japan, but it's effective, so that way neither man really gets that worn out early on. Evans now going right after Mark Briscoe. Reversal from Briscoe, though. Back and forth action now between the two. Evans now has Briscoe up on his shoulder. What is he going to do? Flapjack! And are we going to another frequent tag from the Hybrid 2? Briscoe now going to put Angelico into his corner. We're going to see a tag team maneuver here. No, we are not. Reversal there from Angelico. Angelico now big clothesline there to Mark Briscoe. Now Briscoe driving the knee right into the head of Angelico. Feeling it momentarily, not trying to make the tag. I would have tried to go for the tag instead. Definitely trying to stay fresh in with these tags. I agree with this. It's a strategy we don't see too often. Look at the maneuvers there from Angelico, stepping out of the way from the baseball slide and just kicks him right in the back. Doesn't get much better than that. And now what is this? Oh my goodness! DDT on the apron with style. Angelico, though, somehow keeping the hat on and still duking it out here. Go for a super kick, unable to do so. Now kick under the leg there of Mark Briscoe. Oh my goodness! Angelico definitely is in desperate need of making a tag into Evans now. Angelico going to throw Mark Briscoe back into the ring now. What big move is Angelico going to go for here? Putting Briscoe up on his shoulder. Reversal there from Mark Briscoe, though. And now Angelico just attempting to crawl over into his corner, unable to do so. And now what is Mark Briscoe going to go for here? Briscoe now. Briscoe, this could be dangerous. This could be deadly. This could be lethal. Or he can step out of the way. Angelico now throwing Mark Briscoe into the corner. Tag made. What was this? What is this? Oh my! Oh my! What a tag team maneuver from the Hybrid 2. Goes for the cover 1, 2, kick out 2. Oh my, that must have been their tag team finisher, everyone. What a finisher it was. Trying to put away Mark Briscoe once and for all right then and there. A brainbuster combined with a frog splash. And now Mark Briscoe gonna make Evans pay. Hybrid 2 getting the closest thus far. I couldn't agree more. The Hybrid 2 right now showing off here, honestly, in this matchup, doing whatever they can to win this. They missed the entire season, but now coming out at the very end, we very well could see the Hybrid 2 versus Roppongi 3K for the IWGP Tag Team Championships at Wrestle Kingdom. Now look at this maneuvers here from Mark Briscoe. Tying Evans all up into a knot, basically. And now Evans making the tag now back into Angelico. Angelico, legal man here against Mark Briscoe once more. Briscoe immediately going for a hold on Angelico. Making sure he can't go for anything too huge. Oh my! What a stunner. And now Briscoe going to try and put away Angelico once more. And connects and somehow busts him open. The hat stays on, though. The hat stays on. Angelico now. Big reversal on Briscoe. Angelico now bringing Briscoe down. What does he think about doing? Going for a cover right there. Jay Briscoe seeing what's happening, getting into the ring, going to try and break out the pin. But Mark Briscoe kicks out of it without the aid of his brother. Another rake of the eyes, though. And now Angelico, what is he thinking about doing? He's got a hold of Mark Briscoe once more. Gonna throw him back in the corner. Now that busts open Mark. Reversal there from Mark Briscoe. Briscoe definitely is in need of a tag, everyone. He's been in that matchup for a lot. He's taken a lot of damage from the Hybrid 2. And he must have heard what I said, because now he goes into the corner, tags in Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe, arguably now the freshest man in this matchup, considering how long Mark Briscoe is in the match for. And now Angelico, what is he going to do? Going to throw Jay Briscoe into the corner, slowly making his way there. Wait, what is this? What is this? Driving the fist right into the head of Jay Briscoe. Looking like he was going to make another one of those frequent tags, and he does, making the tag now into Jack Evans. Evans now legal man in with Jay Briscoe. Briscoe trying to go for a belly suplex, unable to do so. Back and forth action now again between the Briscoes and Hybrid 2. Now shoulder tackle again. Hybrid 2 showing off, and so are the Briscoes. Huge reversal there from Evans. Evans now driving the elbow right into the head. Tag team maneuver again. What are we going to see this time? Evans and then Angelico driving the elbow right into the lower spine of Jay Briscoe. Angelico, legal man, once more in this matchup. The frequent tags definitely playing a good part in this matchup for the Hybrid 2. Now Jay Briscoe reverses Angelico, trying to do a move on the apron. Now what is this? Briscoe has Angelico up, looking like he's going for the last ride, but look at Angelico. Reverses it midair. Right now, the Hybrid 2 showing off, showing good stuff here in this matchup. Making those reverses when they need to. Making the big moves count. Angelico now picking up Jay Briscoe. Gonna throw him into the corner again. Huge clothesline there to Jay Briscoe. And going now for the cover. Is that going to do it here? One. Oh my. Kick out at one from Jay Briscoe. Okay, we read you loud and clear, soldier. Now reversal there from Jay Briscoe. Getting out of the hold almost immediately. Going for a huge forearm. Going for almost like a huge clothesline. It looks like remnants of Brody Lee there from Jay Briscoe. Meanwhile, Angelico trying to go for a big move himself. Trying to go for a tag team maneuver, it looks like. Not going to give up on that tag team maneuver, are you, Angelico? Clothesline! And now Angelico, again, just not concerned on doing a lot of damage. Their game plan is not the damage output. Their strategies, these frequent tags. And now Evans is going to throw. Oh, going for, I'm not even sure what it was. Almost looked like a clothesline, but he ended up eating some turnbuckle instead. Now kick to the midsection, kick to the ground. Jay Briscoe bringing Jack Evans all the way down to the apron. Oh my. Briscoe. Drive by! And now look at this. Jay Briscoe's not done either. Going top rope. Oh my! What a combination! Goes for the cover. Is that going to do one? Two! And look at this. Mark Briscoe trying to end the matchup. And now look at this. Both Briscoes in the ring. Mark Briscoe needs to get out of the ring though. Count of three right there. Surprised he didn't attack Angelico there. What a big maneuver there from Jay Briscoe though. Going with the drive-by up to the top rope and a massive leg drop. Surprised that Jack Evans was even able to kick out of that, to be completely honest. Now Evans and Jay still duking it out right now between these two, collar and elbow lockup. Now Evans going to throw Briscoe back into his corner. Tag made. Now what is this? What is this? Angelico going to fly! And making the tag now into Mark Briscoe. Here we go. Mark Briscoe, legal man, sidestepping out of the way is Angelico. Angelico now, what is he going to do? He's got a hold of a DDT in the middle of the ring. Is that going to do it? Oh my goodness, one, two, kick out of two. Jay Briscoe's down. Now's the time to hit him with those big moves. Now's the time to put away Mark Briscoe where he has no backup. And Briscoe now, clothesline. Now getting thrown into the corner is Angelico. Now, what is this? Oh my, no way. Mark Briscoe now. Through the ropes. DDT on the outside. This is probably one of the better tag team matchups we have seen here in New Japan this season. Abre 2 and the Briscoe tearing the house down. Meanwhile, Jay Briscoe, if you look, slowly getting back up to his feet. Meanwhile, Angelico throwing Mark Briscoe back into the ring now. Fireman's carry reversal now. Back and forth action between these two. Angelico now throwing Mark Briscoe into the corner. Not going to get the move in, though. Going to try again. Both teams going all out. They have to. They know that this is their last opportunity to go to Wrestle Kingdom and fight for the IWGP Tag Team Championships. That is a point. There is only going to be... This is the last episode. This is for the qualifier to get into that tag team ladder match. This is their last chance. They know that. Just like how it was a big fight field last week with the Arsenal. And now tag made to Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe immediately taking down Angelico and pummeling away now. Now picking back Angelico, kick to the midsection. Angelico now. Angelico, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Going for that DDT once more. Mark Briscoe's down too. This is your time. Swinging the leg reversal. Come on. What's going to happen here? Angelico immediately getting back up. And so does Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe already back into his feet. Clothesline now. Ducking under a clothesline. Scooping him over. And now Angelico might be in danger. Spine buster. Angelico now in danger. Oh, big reversal there from Angelico. Dragging Jay Briscoe now into the corner. The comeback sequence is real, that is for sure. Angelico now getting dumped over the over his shoulder. Collar elbow lock up again. And oh my goodness, huge takedown there from Jay Briscoe now. Pummeling away on Angelico. And now what is Jay Briscoe thinking? He's got to think, but what do I got to do to put away these two? Throwing him over the top rope. Angelico, though, not going for any offensive bet. Instead, no, he's been in the matchup for a while. Tags in Jack Evans. Very smart move. And now Jay Briscoe going to throw Evans into his corner. Tag team maneuver. Here we go. Oh, my. This could put away the hybrid. Oh, my. Goes for the cover immediately. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 there for Evans. Evans now. I don't even believe this. How did Evans even kick out of that maneuver there from the Briscoes? Tag made now to Jay Briscoe. Oh my! And now look at this. Evans fighting off both Briscoes. Ref, come on. Mark Briscoe, he's even a legal man. Oh, brain buster. Both men are down now. Both Jay Briscoe and Jack Evans are down. Oh my, neither one, oh, both men almost getting up to the feet simultaneously. Look at this, Evans taking out Briscoe. And now, huge reversal there from Jack Evans. Jack Evans, reverse DDT. This is your time. This is the moment. And look at this. Briscoe again just trying to get in one more shot. And Evans. Evans looked like he might do some harm to Mark Briscoe. And now, huge move there again from Jack Evans. Evans going to pick back up Jay Briscoe. What is going to happen here? How is this match going to end, guys? Oh, big reversal from Jay Briscoe. Briscoe now getting thrown over the top ropes. And now thrown over the top ropes again. Up on the shoulders, not going to work. Briscoe almost immediately reverses it. Tags in Mark Briscoe now. How is this going to end, guys? This matchup has been insane from the get-go. Mark Briscoe now kicked in the midsection. Evans caught him, though. Evans now. Single leg Boston Crab, but too close to the ropes for that submission mover. Now what is this? Evans going to drag Briscoe into the ring now. Just going to cause more damage to the knee. Taking back Briscoe. Fireman's carry reversal there from, or not Briscoe. I'm getting my names all mixed up, guys. I apologize. Oh my! 1, 2. Kick out 2.5 there from Jack Evans. So close. That matchup was nearly over. And now the frequent tags are being made by the Briscoe brothers. Jay Briscoe taunting in the face, taunting into the crowd right now. Everyone wants to see the Hybrid 2 win this matchup. They want to see these new guys come up and win the titles. Clothesline! Picking back up Jay Briscoe now. Evans. Not going to go for anything. Jay Briscoe, big reversal there on Evans. Kick to the midsection now. This could be it. Evans, big reversal on Jay Briscoe. And now a spine buster into a cover. Is that going to do it? 1, 2. Kick out 2. Meanwhile, Angelico being taken out by Mark Briscoe. And now, what is this from Evans? A bulldog! And now DDT to Jay Briscoe. Evans right now is a one-man army. Goes for the cover now. Is that going to do it? 1, 2. Kick out of 2. Hello, duelists. Welcome. You're still here. This is the second matchup. The Briscoes versus the Hybrid 2. Winner will go on to King of Pro Wrestling and fight in the ladder match. And now, big reversal again from Briscoe. Now, Briscoe was going to go for here, not going to go for anything, getting thrown over the top rope. And there's Angelico, of course, on the outside of the ring still. Taking a moment to taunt. That is going to cost you a match there. Big reversal from Jack Evans. Jack Evans, oh my. Kick to the midsection now. Jay Briscoe's been trying to hit this move all match, and I think this time, I'm pretty sure he got it. Jay Briscoe going for the cover now, and Evans, that's gonna do it. 1, 2. No way! How? How on earth is Evans still in this matchup, everyone? I don't understand. And a clothesline turns Evans inside out. That's it. That's it. No! The Hybrid 2 are on something else. This is a resiliency that we have never seen in our tag team division here in New Japan. This is crazy. The Briscoes have literally thrown everything they've got, and still the Hybrid 2 refuses to stay down. Mark Briscoe now getting tagged in, seeing what he could do to Evans. Meanwhile, Angelico still unconscious on the outside of the ring. Clothesline now. And now dropping leg across the throat of Mark Briscoe. Going to happen here, and Angelico dropping the fist right onto the face. Right now, Evans doing whatever he can. Right now, he knows he's fighting a 2-on-1 assault with Angelico down. Now, Mark Briscoe throwing him into the corner. Reversal from Evans. Reversal from Briscoe. And now, stunner. And look at this, Angelico finally back up to his feet. Evans is in trouble. Evans now. Oh my, I thought he got out of the way, but he didn't. And now Briscoe up against the ropes. And Angelico, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Not going to do anything. Getting thrown over the top ropes. Briscoe now. Oh, not again. Not again. Not again. Jack Briscoe, or Jack Evans, he's got to be unconscious right now. Evans now. Evans and Briscoe duking out on the outside of the ring. Guys, remember, we've said it all season long, and I will say it still here. Countouts occur at what? A count of 20 here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. These men are duking out as if it is a title match, because it is a title match. This is their last opportunity to win the championships before the end of the season. And oh man, Evans now taking out Jay Briscoe. Evans right now a one-man army fighting both Briscoe brothers. Oh, and look at this. Jay Briscoe now running interference. Oh my! Right now at a count of 11. Jack Evans has to get back into the ring before a count of 20, and lucky for him, he's already getting back up to his feet. Jay Briscoe, the cheater. And now look at this, Evans throwing the cheater right in the ring. Mark Briscoe now. Mark Briscoe taking advantage! Right in the corner, but rope break. Yeah, I don't know why, AJ, they were wearing their entrance gear. I'm going to update that after the show. But yeah, for some reason, they're wearing the gear. It's like a Jericho thing that's happened before in the past, or a Matt Sydal thing. It's fine, just for today. Now Evans finally making the tag. Or no, he didn't make the tag to Angelico. And now. Oh, DDT. Just reading the comments right now as still rolling in. Now Matt Evans, or Jack Evans. Keep on calling him Matt Evans. It's Jack Evans. Getting thrown over the top ropes again. Oh my goodness, not a third time. That's match. Mark Briscoe taking Evans out. That's got to do it, guys. Throw this man in the ring, cover him. And he's not done with him yet. Evans, middle of the ring. This could do it. This could knock the poor man out. Evans, oh my. And he's still not done. Statements are being made here by the Briscoes. Tag made. Good night, sweet prince. That is it. And the Briscoes go on to King of Pro Wrestling to challenge, or the King of Pro Wrestling to fight in that fatal four-way ladder match. And now look at this. A hard-fought battle, and the Briscoes just taking out the Hybrid 2. This was their debut. This was the Hybrid 2's debut match in New Japan. In my opinion, they killed it. What a matchup. And the Briscoes instead taking their anger and frustration, the fact that it took them that long to put away this newbie team. Regardless what you think of the fact, that is all she wrote on that one. The Briscoes are now the fourth and final team that will be in that fatal four-way ladder match. It is going to be the Guerrillas of Destiny, Suzuki Gun, the Arsenal, and the Briscoe brothers in a fatal four-way ladder match next weekend at King of Pro Wrestling. Before we go there out now that we have a crowd, I want to announce the next interpromotional matchup for Wrestle Kingdom. We already found out there's going to be a tag team turmoil match happening between the four brands and their what they consider their best tag teams. It was also announced that Kenny Omega from AEW will face Hiroshi Tanahashi from New Japan Pro Wrestling. The next match that will be announced is going to be the New Japan Pro Wrestling versus Impact Wrestling. And this is one I am looking forward to. In a submission match, we will be seeing Zack Sabre Jr. versus Pac in a rematch for the ages. It is a pure submission matchup between the two. A rematch from New Japan Pro Wrestling Destruction. In what could honestly be match of the year between these two. It will be a rematch, but with a twist. A submission match between the two. I am looking forward to redemption for Zack Sabre Jr. As we move on now to our third matchup. That's only match number 2, and it's almost been an hour. Wow. Speaking of Zack Sabre Jr., here he is. Zack Sabre Jr., of course, is going to be the man. Pac about to go 2-0 over New Japan. I like the spirit, Ken. Zack Sabre Jr., who will be fighting Darby Allin this next weekend for the IWGP Juniorweight Championship. If we haven't heard, Darby Allin was basically given the option to choose a stipulation for the match. We have yet to hear what the stipulation is going to be in that matchup, but hopefully we'll find out by the end of this matchup here against Kota Ibushi. Oh my. A little Chaos versus Bullet Club matchup here in this matchup between Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. I am looking forward to it. And guys, don't forget also for Wrestle Kingdom, Darby Allin still holds the G1 Climax briefcase, and he has said that if Tetsuya Naito is champion by Wrestle Kingdom, he will not use that briefcase for Bullet Club. He will ensure that Tetsuya Naito will defend the title throughout Wrestle Kingdom. You kind of hope Ibushi sees the light again one day in this universe mode. Why? What's up with Ibushi? I mean, he's the BC assassin. He's basically the mascot of Bullet Club. I mean, if there's one person who's not going to switch sides, I don't think it's Ibushi. True, this man is the one in Bullet Club who hasn't held the title the longest, but still, I don't see Ibushi ever jumping ship from Bullet Club. He fits Bullet Club so well. Golden Star, underdog. I would say he's still an underdog. Ibushi's only ever won 2 titles here in New Japan. That is the IWGP United States Championship and the IWGP, or not the IWGP, but the Never Openweight Championship. He did, however, hold them both at one point in time, if only for about like 15 to 20 minutes, but he did hold both at the same time. And there's Zack Sabre Jr., one of the biggest and best stars we have in New Japan Pro Wrestling currently. This is, of course, Zack Sabre Jr. Going up against, like I said, like I love to call him, the BC Assassin, Kota Ibushi. Think Bullet Club is holding him down? I didn't see that. Bullet Club right now is in shambles. They need their members to stay strong. They were at 7. Now they're only at 4. By losing the Guerrillas of Destiny and Zack Sabre Jr., that is a massive blow to Bullet Club, and that's obvious. Right now, all they have is Tetsuya Naito, James Storm, Kota Ibushi, and Darby Allin. They need their numbers right now. And there he goes, Zack Sabre Jr. going one-on-one against the BC Assassin, Kota Ibushi. Chaos versus Bullet Club. Here we go. And already, Zack Sabre Jr. catching Kota Ibushi immediately. And now, going directly for the leg. We know Zack Sabre Jr. is a submission specialist. He was able to basically tap anybody out here. At least he says he could tap anybody out. Again, what a year for Zack Sabre Jr. What a season for Zack Sabre Jr. The fact that being the longest reigning champion in New Japan history with the IWGP Juniorweight Championship for 385 days. Had a match of the year contender with his match against Pac. Had another match of the year contender with his matchup against Tetsuya Naito. This man honestly has had one heck of a season, if I do say so myself. And right now taking on Kota Ibushi here, former Bullet Club member. Never thought I'd see this matchup, honestly, of Kota Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr. Now Zack telling Kota Ibushi to get up to his feet, was thinking about doing something off the ropes went against instead. And Kota Ibushi taunting in the face of Zack Sabre Jr. That is always a horrible mistake by anybody. Now Zack Sabre Jr., what is he going to do? What is he going to do? Not going to go for anything except for an arm drag there on Kota Ibushi. And now Kota, oh my, driving the foot right into the face there of Zack Sabre Jr. And now, look at this, Zack Sabre just wrenching the arm now of Kota Ibushi. Now Kota dragging the arm of Zack Sabre Jr. Back and forth action between the two, all ready to begin this matchup. Now Kota Ibushi. The thing is, Zack Sabre knows a lot about Kota Ibushi, and the same could be said about Kota Ibushi knowing about Zack Sabre Jr. These two men know each other. They spent so much time with each other in Bullet Club. And now Kota Ibushi getting the first big move. Rope break. What a clever rope break from Zack Sabre Jr. knowing he wouldn't reach it when he was down on the mat. Instead, while he was falling, ropes his legs into the ropes and pulls them toward him. That is ingenious ring awareness from Zack Sabre Jr. Absolutely genius. And Zack Sabre Jr., of course, getting ready to reclaim what is rightfully his this next weekend against Darby Allin. Right now, Zack Sabre Jr. going again against Kota Ibushi, picking him back up. Now Kota Ibushi gonna throw Zack Sabre Jr. back into the ring. Back and forth action now between these two. Clothesline over the top rope goes Kota Ibushi, and now Zack Sabre Jr. is gonna crawl to the top rope too. Zack Sabre, oh my! Driving the fist from new heights onto Kota Ibushi. Kota, though, somehow being the one to throw Zack back into the ring. And now Kota Ibushi gonna throw Zack. Huge hurricanrana there from Kota Ibushi. Kota right now feeling a little bit tormented, though. He once considered Zack Sabre Jr. a friend. Now look at him fighting him as if he's an enemy. A second clothesline. Ducking under it. And now Kota Ibushi feeling the flow, feeling it right now in this matchup here against Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, this time there's no ropes to protect you. Zack! Huge suplex there from Kota Ibushi. Gonna go for the cover. Is that gonna do it? Is that gonna put away Zack Sabre Jr.? 1, 2, kick out of 2 there. And now, huge fireman's carry reversal from Zack Sabre Jr. Zack now putting Ibushi up on the top, ropes to dry. And now Zack Sabre Jr. in a little bit of trouble here against Kota Ibushi, not gonna lie. Now Kota Ibushi, I think, gonna do the exact same thing that Zack did to him. No, putting him up on the ropes. And now, whoa! Kota Ibushi being sent over the top rope. Now duking it out on the outside of the ring. And now clothesline there from Zack Sabre Jr. Both these men duking it out right now. This is a very personal bout. But like I said, these two men, they know each other so well, and they're showing it off here in this matchup. Back and forth action between these two. Neither men really wants to take a loss here, but honestly, it's Zack Sabre who really can't take the loss. He needs all the momentum he could get going into this next weekend against Darby. Right now, count of 8 there from the ref. Remember, countouts occur at a count of 20, so they got time. Kota Ibushi catching Zack Sabre, almost driving his face first right into the ring apron. Kota going to be the one to throw Zack into the ring. Now Kota Ibushi, what is he going to go for here? Look at this, just torturing Zack Sabre Jr. right now. You guys talk about Great O'Khan. I don't mind Great O'Khan. He's cool. And now Kota Ibushi going to pick back up Zack Sabre Jr. Going for a clothesline. Ducks underneath it. And now Kota going to throw Zack into the corner. Reversal from Zack Sabre. Zack now. Oh my, what an uppercut. And now look at this, Zack Sabre Jr. now, octopus stretch, octopus stretch. But Kota Ibushi almost immediately getting out of it. Wow. And now, oh my, that's it, that's it. 1, 2, oh my. Zack just hitting Kota Ibushi with not one, but 2 of his best moves back to back, and somehow Kota Ibushi still wants more. And now look at him stretching the arm now at Kota Ibushi, trying to make him tap out. Clothesline! 1, 2. Oh, wow. I thought Ibushi just put away Zack Sabre Jr. That is as close as you're gonna get, honestly. And now Zack gonna throw Ibushi over the top ropes. Now what is Zack? Zack, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Zack Sabre Jr. Oh my goodness. And now these 2 men duking on the outside of the ring once more. Zack right now feeling back in control of this matchup. I don't blame him after getting the octopus stretch, but still that clothesline was dangerous for anyone. Now sweeping the leg of Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi right now just playing a huge part in this matchup, doing his best work here against Zack Sabre Jr. He's going to throw Kota Ibushi now back into the ring. Zack Sabre now telling Kota Ibushi get up to his feet. I don't know why he's doing this. Not like you could reach that, Zack. Now back and forth action again. Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. just duking it out here. A slugfest between these 2. Oh, not again. Okay, good. I thought he was going to drop him again onto the apron. Now collar and elbow lock up. Back and forth action between Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. Neither one of these men wants to give in on this matchup. This is technically the second Chaos and Bullet Club matchup, technically. But this is the matchup we wanted to see. We want to see Bullet Club versus Chaos. Especially what happened last week and how Tetsuya Naito took a steel chair to multiple members of Chaos to prove a point. Now Zack Sabre locking up Ibushi, going for the cover. Is that gonna do it? 1, 2, 3. What a hard-fought win, though, for Zack Sabre Jr. That was not an easy win for Zack, but you know what? In the end of the day, he will take it. Big GG for that man. I almost called him a young man, but he's older than I am. Ibushi won't get anywhere with Bullet Club? I don't know, man. I don't know. He's one of the only double champions in history, and he only did that with Bullet Club. Wait, was it? I am getting word that Darby Allin has in fact chose his stipulation against Zack Sabre Jr. next weekend at King of Pro Wrestling. The stipulation is that it will be a 2-on-1 handicap match against Zack Sabre Jr. It's going to be Darby Allin and Kota Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr. If Kota or Darby get pinned or submitted, they lose the title and it will go to Zack Sabre Jr. I could see why now Kota Ibushi was out here fighting so hard against Zack Sabre Jr. It's to prove a point that he could beat him right now. Sadly, he wasn't able to get the job done, but that's the stipulation. It's going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match against Zack Sabre Jr. for the IWGP Junior Weight Championship. Big time matchup there. Zack Sabre Jr. having to fight against the odds, but very smart by Darby Allin. Still, at the same time, you have to have full trust in Kota Ibushi, because if Kota Ibushi gets pinned or he taps out, you will lose your championship, buddy. Let's move on now to our next scheduled matchup. Big matchup now for the Junior Weight Championship. And speaking of big matchup, oh boy, another Bullet Club versus Chaos match. It is Tetsuya Naito versus Will Ospreay. Big time matchup here. The leader of Bullet Club versus, honestly, the right-hand man of Chaos, Will Ospreay. Taking a sip of water. Need to catch my breath. 60 minutes has already gone by, and we still have 2 matches left, and these are 2 big matches. That tag team match took a lot, guys. It took a lot. Guys, who you got winning this matchup? Tetsuya Naito or Will Ospreay? Who is the leader of Chaos? That's Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. is the one in control of Chaos. Everyone thinking Tetsuya Naito got it. The smart money would be Tetsuya Naito, to be completely honest. That's the smart money. I wouldn't disagree with that. Alright, here he comes though, of course, the leader of Bullet Club. That is correct. Currently, Okada is not in a faction. It could change. It could change. He's currently the IWGP Intercontinental Champion, though, defending it in a 2 out of 3 falls match against James Storm next weekend. He sadly is not on today's show. He's taking the week off. And of course, Tetsuya Naito, who will be defending that IWGP Heavyweight Championship against Hiroshi Tanahashi. Fun fact, so you guys may remember, Tanahashi earned that right after defeating Will Ospreay to earn that title. And go Tetsuya Naito, of course, ready for battle always. This guy is one of probably Superstar of the Year for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Obviously, that would be the big thing. AJ, that wouldn't fit in the story of Chaos at all. I'm just saying, that does not fit into the story of Chaos in my New Japan Pro Wrestling universe at all. The Guerrillas of Destiny and Zack Sabre Jr. left Bullet Club because of Tetsuya Naito, formed their own group, being Chaos, and they asked Will Ospreay to join as a result. It would make little to no sense to have Okada just come in and randomly be the leader of Chaos. There he is, of course, though, Will Ospreay. Like I said, he lost to Hiroshi Tanahashi, so he will not be facing Tetsuya Naito at King of Pro Wrestling, but he still is going to get his opportunity to test his mettle. Alright, Will Ospreay, just listening real closely. I got my parents yelling outside. But that goes in with the story, though, AJ. Tetsuya Naito and Kota Ibushi being a Bullet Club goes with the story about it all. There's literally would be no story for Okada to be the leader of a faction that's already been formed, already been created. The reason why Tetsuya Naito was able to do it because it came out of thin air and was just organic. I'm just letting you know, I have zero plans of having Okada being the leader of Chaos. That's something that's not going to happen. Alright, here we go. Right now, Will Ospreay pushing Tetsuya Naito up into the corner. Another Chaos and Bullet Club matchup, guys. We already saw Chaos get a victory over Bullet Club here tonight, and we might see another one again. But how big would it be for Will Ospreay to get a victory over Tetsuya Naito here tonight? Might in fact earn himself a IWGP Heavyweight Championship down the line. Now bringing it out on the outside, duking out now between these two. Will Ospreay, Tetsuya Naito just playing off each other, doing whatever they can. Remember, it was Will Ospreay was one of the men that Tetsuya Naito was struck with a steel chair last week. And now throwing him outside of the ring. Tetsuya Naito now. Now was Tetsuya Naito going to go for dropping the elbow onto the head of Will Ospreay? At least that's what he was attempting to do. Sadly, was unable to do so. Now Naito and Ospreay duking out on the outside of the ring still. Now was Will Ospreay going to go for it? Not going to go for anything. Ospreay now back into the ring. Duking out still with Tetsuya Naito. Fireman's carry reversal. Back and forth action between these two. Ospreay having Tetsuya Naito again. Just back and forth action between these guys. Now was Tetsuya Naito thinking about doing, not thinking about doing for anything. Go for a kick to the side of the head is Ospreay. Getting caught immediately. And now look at this. Tetsuya Naito locking up Ospreay for this first submission of this matchup. Ospreay, though, quickly getting out of it. Kick to the midsection now. Will Ospreay. Oh, my. Ospreay now. Top rope. Ospreay thinking about flying. Oh, my. Connects with it. Doesn't immediately go for a cover. Was thinking about doing something else instead. Kick out 2 there, though, from Tetsuya Naito. Ospreay now in trouble. May appear. Not really. He actually has more control of this matchup than Tetsuya Naito. Kick to the midsection now. Will Ospreay tying up Tetsuya Naito. Tetsuya Naito now getting driving right into the mat. Ospreay looking great here against Tetsuya Naito. And now Ospreay set up Naito once more. Naito about to steal this victory. Picking him back up was now Will Ospreay on fire in this matchup. Doing fantastic here against Tetsuya Naito. Naito caught completely off guard. And now clothesline but ducks it and instead sends him flying up to the top rope. Fireman's carry reversal now from Tetsuya Naito. Ospreay catches Naito. Now look at this. Triangle hold away from the ropes. So very wide. Ospreay pulling him away from the ropes. But Tetsuya Naito quickly getting out of that hold. And now Ospreay having a hold of, or not Ospreay, but Tetsuya Naito having a hold of Will Ospreay, but Ospreay quickly getting out of it. Back and forth action between these two men. Ospreay now full control of Tetsuya Naito. Oh my, are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? No, we are not. Big reversal there from Tetsuya Naito. Huge hurricanrana there now. Tetsuya Naito wisely rolling to the outside of the ring. Ospreay, meanwhile, taking a moment to taunt. I don't blame you. Right now, you're putting the IWGP Heavyweight Champion to shambles here. And now, oh my. And look at this, wiping his feet, wiping the dust right off of the bottom of his feet onto Will Ospreay now. You can't really taunt right now, Tetsuya Naito. You're not looking the best here, kid. And now Ospreay and Naito still duking out here. Will Ospreay now picking back up Tetsuya Naito. What does he think about doing? Going to throw him back into the ring. He wants to beat Tetsuya Naito right here, right now, today. Fireman's carry reversal now. Now what is Tetsuya Naito thinking about doing? Put him up. Oh, count with me, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tetsuya Naito now gaining control, gaining some ground back in this matchup, and oh my. Oh, no. If this connects, this could be it. This could be it. Just down! Cover on Ospreay. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Tetsuya Naito just inches away from putting away Ospreay. Ospreay now dragging Tetsuya Naito up against the ropes. Another reversal there from Tetsuya Naito. Ospreay trying to go for that Os cutter, unable to do so. And whoa! Did you see the reversal there from Tetsuya Naito? Mid-flip, kick him in the head. I'm watching that again on the replays. Oh my goodness, what a freaking reversal from Tetsuya Naito. Ospreay bouncing off the ropes as soon as his head was near the mat. Tetsuya Naito kicked him right then and there. Perfect timing. And now Tetsuya Naito is in full control of Ospreay. Ospreay's dazed. Oh, this is over. I think this is over for Will Ospreay. That kick to the head is going to put him away. Second time. Destino! Goes for the cover. Rope break, though, from Will Ospreay. Great ring awareness, but oh, man. This is not looking good if your name is Will Ospreay. Ospreay now getting tugged. What is it going to take for either man to put the other one away? Tetsuya Naito going top rope. Tetsuya Naito going to fly elbow drop and he misses. And now Will Ospreay having full control of Tetsuya Naito, throwing him into the corner. What does Ospreay think about doing? Not going to go for anything, really. Now big roll up, but wait, what does Ospreay think? Ospreay goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out 2 there from Tetsuya Naito. Ospreay now picking back up, or trying to pick back up Tetsuya Naito. Naito, big reversal here. Tetsuya Naito looking great in this matchup. So is Will Ospreay. Both these men duking it out right now. And now Will Ospreay. Ospreay now going top rope, but look at the distance. Desperation definitely could set in, and now Ospreay like a vulture up on his peak, getting ready to jump. Oh my, waiting for Tetsuya Naito just to roll over so he can get him right in the back. And now Tetsuya Naito making him pay for that one. Trio of elbow shots right to the temple. And now, what is going on between these two? Ospreay taking a moment to breathe in the corner. I don't blame him. Ospreay now setting up Tetsuya Naito. Set him up. Kick to the midsection. Will Ospreay. Oh no, Tetsuya Naito again. Rose misses it. Kick to the midsection though. Ospreay. Desperation going for it here. Plants him. Goes for the cover. Is that going to do 1, 2, kick out 2 there from Tetsuya Naito. Ospreay thought he had it 1. Ospreay thought it was finished and done with. Oh, Tetsuya Naito now reverses. Oh, no. A third. Destino! Cover. 1, 2, 3. It was a hard-fought battle, but Tetsuya Naito wins this one. Oh, come on. No. These guys, no. Why are we getting this clip? This is the worst one for these two. These guys are enemies. These guys are literally the biggest enemies. This is Bullet Club versus Chaos. And that is definitely against the character of Tetsuya Naito. Tetsuya Naito is a dick. That's dumb. No, that's so dumb. Moving on to our main event. No, that ruined the match. I would have been happy if Tetsuya Naito attacked him. Breaking kayfabe, you bet. The main event, the last match. The last match of New Japan Live this season. It's a Triple H click moment. The last match of New Japan Live Season 2. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the man who will fight Tetsuya Naito next weekend at King of Pro Wrestling, will face off against, honestly, the biggest guy, or probably one of the biggest guys, in my opinion, the biggest guy in New Japan Pro Wrestling. That, of course, is Darby Allin, my boy, my baby, the chosen one, I would say, of New Japan, Darby Allin, who will be, of course, will be teaming up with Kota Ibushi in a 2-on-1 handicap against Zack Sabre Jr. He will also be defending the IWGP Juniorweight Championship against Zack Sabre Jr. as well. This is it, the last matchup of New Japan Live. It feels like it's coming to an end of the season. Next weekend will be King of Pro Wrestling. After that, there'll be a couple of promo videos here and there to help build up Wrestle Kingdom, but other than that, it's just going to be that in Wrestle Kingdom. So let's move on now to our final main event. This is going to be big. I'm excited for this matchup. I'm excited about everything. The fact that we are on the road to Wrestle Kingdom, we are so close to it. It's the most exciting part of the year for me. Really, it is. And we get to end off this season's New Japan Live season against probably one of the biggest names in New Japan history, being Hiroshi Tanahashi, going up against one of my biggest names of my New Japan Pro Wrestling Universe mode, Darby Allin. That's why I wanted this matchup. I feel like it's kind of like a meeting of the minds. Not to mention, it still goes into the biggest and best. Hiroshi Tanahashi has definitely put it into full gear, at high gear, for the last couple of weeks, and now he's going to be going one-on-one against Darby Allin. That's what I'm saying, the IRL ace versus Jesse's ace. That's kind of like what I wanted to do with this matchup. It's a little bit of a, me, which, another reason why, as you guys know or noticed, I am playing said matchup as Darby Allin. Kind of a little dig, you could say. I'm excited for this matchup. I bet as soon as I was building this match card 2 days ago, and I knew this was going to be the last episode of New Japan Live for the season. I'm like, okay, I gotta make a big main event first, and I build it off the main event. And I felt like this was the perfect main event to go by. There he is, my boy. Whoa, kayfabe. Oh, yeah. I'll cut it out, don't worry. Darby Allin, the IWGP Juniorweight Championship, won that title after defeating Pac. The man who defeated Zack Sabre Jr., Pac. He's now going forth, and he's going to defend it against the man trying to reclaim his prized possession. There's only been 4 IWGP Heavyweight Champions, or Juniorweight Champions in history. That is Jungle Boy, Zack Sabre Jr., Pac, and Darby Allin. Of course, that man only has that title, you could say, right now because of Bullet Club, and he's also the man that basically left and returned heel on New Japan to join Bullet Club, and that's Darby Allin. There he is, though. Darby Allin getting ready for a fight here tonight against Tetsuya Naito. Or not Tetsuya Naito, I'm sorry, but Hiroshi Tanahashi. I'm looking forward to this matchup. I really am. Both these men are in high-profile matches this next weekend. Honestly, they are. You could consider some of them Wrestle Kingdom matches, especially Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Tetsuya Naito. That'd be a Wrestle Kingdom match. Alright, there we go. Tanahashi ready. Allin ready. Ring the bell. Here we go. And Darby Allin going for the beginning, already trying to put him away early one. Darby Allin immediately trying to put away Hiroshi Tanahashi. And now just pummeling away on, honestly, one of the fan favorites. Tanahashi now reverses Darby Allin. Darby now reverses Tana. And oh my goodness, clothesline to the back of the head. From the ace of New Japan. And now snap suplex there to Darby Allin from Hiroshi Tanahashi. Both these men duking out early on in the get-go of this matchup. And Darby Allin right now taking full control early on. Fans enjoying this matchup, enjoying Darby Allin. Going for it again. Oh my. Right now, Darby Allin in full control of Hiroshi Tanahashi. Now back and forth action once again between these two. Look at these two just duking out right now. Really, they are. Now Tanahashi going to throw Darby Allin over the top ropes. Darby now. Darby Allin off the top ropes. Oh, he face plants right onto the ground. Darby Allin a little bit of damage right there from Tanahashi. And now, what's going to happen between these two now? Darby Allin in full control against the ace. Both these men just trying to duck and weave right there as they're trying to avoid each other's blows. Back and forth action. Hiroshi Tanahashi shoving Darby Allin to the ground. And now Darby. Darby, what are you thinking? Darby, uh-oh. Darby throwing Hiroshi Tanahashi to the outside. Darby Allin now. Darby Allin does what he does best. Darby Allin gonna fly! And the fans screaming, this is awesome. And Darby Allin giving them exactly what they want. And now Tanahashi catching Darby Allin. These two men giving it everything they got early on in this matchup. This is a dream match of sorts. And now, oh my. And now Darby Allin. Darby Allin. Oh! Darby Allin in almost full control here of Hiroshi Tanahashi. Tanahashi must have hurt me because it goes and grabs Darby Allin and throws him into the ring instead. And now back and forth action between these two. Darby Allin now. Ooh. Gonna try and throw Tanahashi into the corner. Big reversal now from Darby. Darby now. Uh-oh. Darby. Oh my. Oh, no. Darby. Darby, what are you doing? No! Darby Allin outside superplex to Hiroshi Tanahashi. Can't really call it the NXT special anymore since we don't see it very often on NXT. And somehow Tanahashi getting the reversal on Darby. Oh, battering ram down from Darby Allin. Now Tanahashi again rolling to the outside. Darby, what is he thinking? Darby! Oh my! Oh my goodness, Darby Allin right now taking full control out Tetsuya Naito again. Darby Allin right now a man possessed going against Hiroshi Tanahashi. And a slick blade now from Tanahashi. Tanahashi now finally getting back in control of Darby Allin. Darby now slowly getting back up to his feet. Darby now, big reversal. Back and forth action now between these two. An open suplex down from Tanahashi. Tanahashi now taking a chance to taunt. And now, oh, here we go. Tanahashi now coming with the comeback. Tanahashi on fire, sling blade again. And now Tanahashi, where's he going to go for here? Tanahashi now. Tanahashi. Here we go. Suplex on the Darby. One. And a kick out two from Darby Allin. And right now, Hiroshi Tanahashi, keep on wanting to call him Naito, getting back into this matchup here against Darby Allin. Darby Allin now in trouble. Darby might be in some trouble here against Tanahashi. Another suplex! Tanahashi finding his groove, going against here at Darby Allin. In the main event, the final main event of New Japan Live this season. Goes for the cover now on Darby Allin. 1, 2. Oh, kick out 2 there from Darby. Now Darby Allin. Oh my goodness, as I get a comment on the video from official JRJ saying congratulations, thank you, Josh. Now back and forth action still going on between these two. And oh my! Hiroshi Tanahashi getting a little winded here. Is now picking back up Darby. Trying to go for another big move here on Darby Allin. Darby Allin now. Darby going for the stunner! Goes for the cover now. Is that going to do it? Darby Allin. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Darby Allin felt it. Darby Allin felt the win right there on Tanahashi. And now Darby taking out the ref. Wait, where? Oh no. And now the ref taking out once more. Darby. I see what Darby, why? You don't need to do this, Darby. Darby Allin now. Oh! Ref is down. Tanahashi's down. No! Darby, why? Wait! Darby accidentally hit the ref. Darby accidentally hit the ref. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding. In true Bullet Club fashion. Man hit the ref. Darby Allin hitting Hiroshi Tanahashi with the freaking steel chair and accidentally hitting the ref. That is funny. That is beyond funny. Greatest thing ever. Stuart, who put a thumbs down on the video? Did someone just put a thumbs down on it? Someone just put a thumbs down. That's upsetting. Oh well. Got a few ideas who it could be, but it doesn't matter. Oh, just gonna recap the show one more time, you guys, and then we're gonna go into the card one final time. Reckless with the ref abuse. We very rarely hit the refs. That's just great. I love it. In our opening match, we saw Toa Henner versus James Storm in a really good opening matchup in which we saw James Storm get the win after it all was said and done. That's what I'm thinking, Matt. After that, we saw the Briscoes versus the Hybrid 2 in an amazing tag team bout. We saw the Briscoes win. Attack a Hybrid 2 after the match, though. I promise you, that's not it. That might actually be a Wrestle Kingdom match. Not gonna lie, the Briscoes versus the Hybrid 2 might just be a Wrestle Kingdom match, you guys. I'll have to finalize that one, but I kind of like that idea. Next, we saw Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kota Ibushi, in which it was announced that JT, what's up? It was announced that Zack Sabre Jr. will be fighting Kota Ibushi and Darby Allin in a 2-on-1 handicap match for the IWGP Junior Weight Championship next weekend. Next, we saw Tetsuya Naito versus Will Ospreay in a great matchup. We saw Tetsuya Naito get the win over Ospreay. In our main event, oh my goodness, we saw Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Darby Allin. Yeah, another really good main event that got ruined because of Darby Allin hitting the ref with a steel chair accidentally. because Hiroshi Tanahashi was lying next to the ref. Ref somehow got hit, and Darby got disqualified. To be fair, it's only fair. He used the steel chair, and he should have been disqualified from the get-go. So, that is the final episode of New Japan Live Season 2. To go into the match card, though, for King of Pro Wrestling, which is going to be going on next weekend, we will be seeing Rich Swann versus Ilya Dragunov for the Never Openweight Championship match. Ilya Dragunov wants a rematch against Rich Swann, and we're going to grant him that. Next is going to be James Storm versus Kazuchika Okada in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Next is Toa Henare versus Minoru Suzuki for the IWGP United States Championship. Following that, it will be Abaddon versus Diamante for the World of Stardom Championship. Then we'll be seeing the 8-man ladder match, which will feature the Briscoe Brothers, the Arsenal, Suzuki Gun, and of course, the Girls of Destiny in Chaos. The co-main event is going to be Zack Sabre Jr. versus Darby Allin and Kota Ibushi in a 2-on-1 handicap match, which of course is going to be for the IWGP Junior Championship. And then finally, the main event is going to be Tetsuya Naito versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Pretty good card, not going to lie. I'm liking it. It's definitely got its diversity. It's the last card before Wrestle Kingdom. So yeah, guys, I'll be going live again sometime next week for some Kingdom Hearts content. King of Pro Wrestling will be Saturday next weekend. But, yeah, so... And then, of course, as usual, after Wrestle Kingdom, I will be taking a little break from the Universe mode. I don't know how long the break is. I think it'll probably be a month. I don't know. Just so that way I could start planning and making some new ideas for the season, just like I did last time. I'll probably be doing that again. But, yeah. So, after next week, no more weekly shows for New Japan. Be coming up with a date for... Actually, I think we did come up a date for King of Pro, or for Wrestle Kingdom. It was either, hold on, let me look real quick at something. Okay, so we said the date for King of Pro Wrestling is going to be the 16th of January. So I gotta start planning out when I want to do my 2-day spectacular of Wrestle Kingdom. But yeah, guys, so that's going to do it for New Japan Live for the season. I want to thank you all for joining me, not just today, but throughout all season, all 27 episodes of New Japan Live. It has been a whirlwind, a roller coaster of emotions this season. It really, really has. We've had really, really bad lows. We've also had amazing heights, and we've had everything in between the season. And it, honestly, was a great season in retrospect. New Japan's definitely on their way back up. A lot of highs and lows. Amen to that, Kian. Amen. Anyways, guys, my name is Jesse James, and that has been Real Wrestling.